Right, go folks. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Welcome aboard Realltom for WATCHALONG. I'm Realltom. I'm going to bring you the watch along today for Huddersfield Town, who take on Nottingham Forest in the battle to see who is going to make a return to the Premier League. I say. Yes, there's going to be a return. One of these two teams will go up to the Premier League tonight, but first they'll need to win. So it's Huddersfield versus Nottingham Forest, two sides who have had considerably good seasons. Huddersfield were close to Bournemouth, but not quite close enough. But both of them have reached the playoffs, and it's an exciting battle. I know a couple of people who won't want Forest up, and I know a couple of people that won't want Huddersfield up. But I am going to be back in Huddersfield Town today. Who are you backing? Let me know down below or using that poll. Is it going to be Huddersfield who return to the Premier League, or is it going to be Nottingham Forest? Right, I need my overlay. There it is. My overlay is there. My overlay is ready. So we'll do the lineups at 5 minutes before kickoff. But first, let's just take a little look and see who will be in the Premier League next season, except for these two sides. So give me a second. Pick up the Fraser. So it all turns from the Championship, folks, to the scary Premier League for one of these two sides tonight. They will come up against big sides, scary sides, meaty sides. But hopefully they should be fine. But let's take a little look at the overview of next season's Premier League, because right, what we're going to have to do... Oh, hang on, I need to take my overlay off. I'll give you 2 seconds. There we go. Right, so next season in the Premier League, we'll have Man City, we'll have Liverpool, Chelsea, Spurs, Arsenal, Manchester United, West Ham, and by the way, Arsenal will start top. Woohoo. United, West Ham, Leicester, Brighton, Wolves, Newcastle, Palace, Brentford, Villa, Southampton, Everton, Leeds, and then it will be AFC, Bournemouth, Fulham, and then down here there's just one gap to fill: Nottingham Forest or Huddersfield Town. Yes, on the I know everyone's like Leeds next season. Yeah, I know it's awful, isn't it? But yeah, cut off all of, just cut off these three sides here. Then you add on Fulham, Bournemouth, and then this playoffs final. It's basically a table next season. I think that every team that coming up next season should be able to keep themselves in a position to stay up, but not stay up easily. They'll get some wins, but not all. Obviously, no one wins every game. For me, these two were the right to go down, but this one is the wrong one. Awful, but is it your birthday today? Is it? Oh. And you've been gifted with a Champions League loss. Fraser's back home. Yay. Are you on the bus? Is that you on the bus, is it? Oh, you're not on the bus yet. That train looks a bit shabby, I have to say. Mane will be leaving Liverpool Football Club, yes. More than likely. Because Bayern Munich are better. You had to get 3 trains home? No. Yeah, they are. I mean, let's put it this way. Real Madrid are better than you. Definitely Real Madrid are better. I mean, if anyone was not watching that Champions League final yesterday. Come on then, the old Sky Sports, load up for me. Yes, I can hear you gossiping to your Abdi friend. Don't worry about that, Fraser. Yeah. And Bayern are better than Liverpool. Bayern are the giants of football, really. Except for Real Madrid, of course. Real Madrid, champions of Europe, one of the best teams in the world for the Champions League. Real Madrid. Real Madrid. Real Madrid. Carlo Ancelotti. Super Carlo Ancelotti. Right, folks, it's time for your team lineups at Wembley. And it's Lee Nichols who begins in goal today for Huddersfield Town, with Lees, Colwell and Sarr in the back three. Pippa, O'Brien, Hogg and Toffolo in a midfield four, and then Sinani, Ward, and Sorba Thomas play in the front three. Nottingham Forest, on the other hand, have Zamber in goal, Worrell, Cook, and McKenna in a back three. Spence, Yates, and Garner play behind Colmack, and Colmack play behind Zinkernagel, who is in between Keenan Davis and Brandon Johnson today. National Anthem time. Awful National Anthem singing, that's. But who won? Real Madrid, exactly. Right, benches then. Pearson and Jordan, Rhodes, Blackman, Holmes, Turton and Russell for Huddersfield, Horvath, Figueiredo, Lowe, Surridge, Mighton, Cafu and Joe Lolly for Nottingham Forest. Steve Cooper up against Corberan, live at Wembley. Who is going to get that? Get to the Premier League? Bit of a shot that Sam Surridge is on the bench, I have to say. But they are better than you now. Because they are the champions of Europe, you are not. At the moment, Real Madrid are on top of the world. A message of peace. And John Moss, who I thought had retired, is refereeing this game. I think John Moss has pulled out of his retirement here because he's the referee tonight. Two teams doing a bit of a huddle, if you like, before our kick-off here at Wembley. Well, the sun's shining on Wembley, but not very warm. It is 4:30, so let's get ready for kick-off here. Maxwell. Shut up. Right, folks. A big occasion has just gone underway at Wembley. He has not confirmed that signing. I'll believe it when I see it. I'll check Instagram later and have a look. No, I never rave Fraser, so shut up. I don't support Toon. Here's an early chance for Huddersfield. An early free kick as well, given by John Moss. There's the set piece from Huddersfield. But a little bit disappointing. Oh! Yeah, that's what you get. O'Brien. Three minutes in. Well, that's what you get for talking about Newcastle, I'm afraid. Yeah? If you're going to wind me up about Newcastle, I'm just going to stamp my foot down. Because you wouldn't like it if I was winding you up about Everton or Newcastle, would you? Exactly. Here's Jed Spence for Nottingham Forest. Jed Spence scoops it in. The defending was easy for Sarr. Well, the tension is high and it's open in this players' final early on. Here's Lees. He's giving it away, Lees. And now Zinkernagel. He's got Keenan Davis in support. Here is Zinkernagel. Garner. Worrell was forward. So went. It's a good idea, that. Not too bad. Well, Steve Cooper led Swansea to a playoffs final. He's now led Nottingham Forest to a playoffs final. Oh, Fraser, give over, mate. Yeah, you were the one winding me up. Pepe is not our best player. Pepe is bang average, mate. Spence for the throw-in. Plays it to Zinkernagel. He isn't, mate. Pepe is bang average. Why do you think he sits on the bench all the time? Because he's average. Spence for the throw-in. They've lost it in Nottingham Forest, and now Sorba Thomas leading the charge. O'Brien for Danny Ward. Tucked away by Worrell for a throw-in. Max, one more of that and you're going again. No more of that. There's a race between Colwell and Johnson, and Colwell won the race, but it's going to be a throw-in for Nottingham Forest. The man who sits on the bench is our best player. No. He's our best player on the bench, yes. John's having a little word with Brennan Johnson. Ryan Yates. On ball from Nichols. Toffolo. And now Silver Thomas. I don't love him, but he's a great friend. Fraser is the goats, yes. Oliver's in the house. Long throw from Worrell back to Breeze Samba. Shut up. Just out of curiosity, Fraser, how's Everton doing? Hey, Richarlison? Richarlison's your best mate, isn't he, Fraser? Oh, Yates. Very close. Yeah, but they're your club, aren't they? You support Everton, don't you, mate? I hate Max, mate. Bizarre. As far as Brandon Johnson. And now Jed Spence. Out wide to Brandon Johnson, who plays the ball in towards Keenan Davis. I hate St Maximan, he's an awful player. Shut up. I do not support Newcastle United, I support Arsenal Football Club. Yeah, Newcastle are oil and they're crap. Arsenal are historic and beautiful. So, are you going to behave like Oliver? Or are you going to, well, keep causing trouble? Toffolo with the challenge of Nottingham Forest to keep the ball. Worrell. Spence. Brandon Johnson. Spence has got it back. Jed Spence. Corner. Okay. Thiago Jesus. Is he that Brazilian striker? Thiago Jesus, the youngster. If he's the right one, if he's the one I'm thinking about, then yeah, happy to have him at Celtic. Ball played in, always missed by the keeper. Well, Oliver, you and Max count as my 243 subs. Speaking of which, Fraser, why does that say 339 on... There, I wouldn't it? Emil ZH is in the house. Hello, Emil ZH. Who do you put Emil ZH? And what is your score prediction for this one? Yates. Now Cook. Worrell. Plays a chasing ball. And Zinkernagel was on the chase, but he couldn't get there. But Yates has got there. Garner. Callback for Forest here. And Huddersfield is starting to really sit deep in this game. Worrell. Huddersfield are defending really well. McKenna with the header. And Yates has lost out. It's fired clear by Tom Lees. Rabisa was fouled there. Had he not been fouled, he would have been in huge trouble. Because Zinkernagel wins the ball. Ball sent forward with the target, Sorba Thomas, but run straight through to Breeze Samba. And Forest to settle down. Huddersfield are the team who are defending more and are attacking less. Here's Jed Spence. McKenna. Now Garner. 0-0 score here at Wembley between Huddersfield and Nottingham Forest. Katie's in the house. She says, I hope Huddersfield will win, but you think Forest are going to win. I think exactly the same thing. I hope Huddersfield are going to win, but I think the Forest are going to do it in the end, yeah. Who do you support, Katie? Let's have a look at the poll while we're at it. Yeah, loads of people backing Nottingham Forest. 14 votes we've had in total, and 71% are backing Nottingham Forest. There's Yates! Big chance. Squandered. And 29% backing Huddersfield. And Forest had the big chances. Here's Sinani. That's a great ball, but at the same time it was well covered by Cook, who read that overhit ball brilliantly and tidied up for Nottingham Forest. Ball sent over again, and falls for Bree Samba again, who can release Jed Spence, and only 14% of the ball will not help Huddersfield out massively. 86% of Forest. They're really starting to dominate. Here's Worrell. Brennan Johnson. Yates keeping the ball. He sent it up towards Brandon Johnson, but Sarr was in the way. And now O'Brien found Sorba Thomas, and it's blocked by Worrell and then tidied up by Jed Spence for Nottingham Forest. And then Sorba Thomas blocking the clearance off Jed Spence. It's gone out for a throw-in. And Lewis O'Brien opened up Morris for a second there. In the 23rd minute here, score is 0-0 between Huddersfield and Nottingham Forest, but Forest are starting to dominate the game. O'Brien. Free kick. The foul from by Zinkernagel. And John Moss is reluctant to not show the yellow card. He's reluctant to show the yellow card. Sorba Thomas with the set piece. Easily met by McKenna. Sent forward again. But Jed Spence getting his head to it. And Worrell winning the battle, getting it forward to Keenan Davis, who looked to took it to Zinkernagel, but the defending was tight from Huddersfield. And now Sorba Thomas on the left hand side. Toffolo plays the ball in. And out it goes from Worrell. And Johnson's gone down here. Referee blew for offside, not a foul. Had that not been offside, it would have been a free kick for Brennan Johnson. Worrell. Yates. Now Garner for Forest. Look to play the ball forward. But it's cut out by Hogg. O'Brien nearly lost it to Colback, but there was a foul there on O'Brien. They're coming together between Colback and O'Brien. Sorba Thomas then from that throw in. Tanani with the ball. Ran straight through to Brice Samba. Oh God, really? Keenan Davis, lucky gloves, mate. Gloves aren't lucky. After all, it's summer. You're going to sweat. Nothing lucky about gloves. Oh, Spence has done really well. He stole in there and he's played it across and it went just over the head of Brennan Johnson. Back to Spence here. Full waiting in the middle. Spence turns and plays it back to Joe Worrell, who's in support. Garner. McKenna had a crack himself and it was blocked by his own man. Here's Worrell. They're going to go again, Forest. Yates. Yates to Worrell. He's got Spence alongside him, Worrell. Dead Spence. And now Yates. This is Worrell. We're at the half-hour mark here. Still 0-0. McKenna. Zinkernagel has a crack again. And it's blocked by Hogg. It's going to come out though to Jed Spence here. Worrell plays it into the danger area. Brandon Johnson. And splashed away as far as Cook by Toffolo. Breeze Samba. Plays a lovely ball. Can Brandon Johnson get there? He couldn't. But the goalkeeper, Nichols, was taking no chances. And it was a textbook clearance from him. Throw-in it is. Worrell. Here's Jed Spence. Spence again. Ball to Jed Spence. Spence has given it away. And now Sorba Thomas. Huddersfield, he played the pass, but it had far too much weight on it, and it runs straight through to Breeze Samba again. And we've seen that about 3 or 4 times now from Huddersfield, the same thing over and over again, trying to play the long ball, but just in the end it's too much weight on it, it runs straight through to the keeper. This is Garner for Nottingham Forest, who have been the better side for certain patches of this first half. Brandon Johnson looking to feed on the pass forward. There was no flag. There's the ball forward. Sorba Thomas was the option, and Sorba Thomas has got the ball. He's got away from Worrell. He's slid it across, and it's a brilliant save by Breeze Samba. Toffolo retrieves. He's been held by Jed Spence. That's no foul. He can complain all he likes. Toffolo, but that's not a foul by Jed Spence. Here's Keenan Davis now on the attack for Forest. Options ahead of him. Instead he pulls it back to Colback. Yates to Spence. Jed Spence to Yates. Spence again. And now Worrell. 9 plays back for Huddersfield. Jed Spence looking to wriggle away through Worrell. And now Garner plays it to McKenna. Ten minutes to go this first half. Jed Spence. It's to Worrell and it's stolen by O'Brien. And now Sorba Thomas can bring Huddersfield Town forward again. He's spun away from his man. Worrell's keeping tight. And then a good steal back by Ryan Yates for Forest. Spence plays it to Worrell. Can someone get a goal before half time? Brennan Johnson. Into Spence. He's onside. Zinkernagel. He was put off. Well, now, this could be an opportunity here for Ward, who's on the counter break for Huddersfield, and he's gone away. Oh! A brilliant challenge by Garner. Put his body on the line. And it's a great block / challenge that goes right in Garner. And Huddersfield level with Fulham on corner goals this season. They are a big threat from corners, Huddersfield Town. Oh, and it's a really well worked corner. It was flat. Ward was coming in. Training ground stuff. It's going to be another corner. So sometimes this time goes for a whipped corner. Headed down by Hogg. And they're still battling for it. And in the end, it's cleared away by Jed Spence. Oliver don't. Fraser and Max have both already been timed out for it today. Sorba Thomas. O'Brien. Plays it to Sinani. O'Brien. Goal kick. He says it came off Colback last touch, but it's quite clearly not the case. Here's Hogg. Sorba Thomas couldn't wriggle his way through. And now Forest had the ball back. Brandon Johnson. Ryan Yates. Wow. Those average British tell you what you need to tell about Huddersfield today. They've not really attacked much. Worrell with the outswinging ball. Clear for a throw in. Hong. Being tripped by McKenna. Here's Colback. 4 minutes to go at Wembley. Jed Spence. Spence. Now Zinkanago. Taps it to Jed Spence. Yates. Yates. Worrell. Keenan Davis. Garner. Whoa, it's a goal for Nottingham Forest. Massive blow that for Huddersfield. It's Yates. Because they were annoying me with the two stuff. Scored in the wrong goal, mate. We haven't got the own goal. Stop, Max. Alright, so you'll get timed out again. In the 44th minute. Forest now can relax a little bit. Keenan Davis leading the charge for Forest. No flag. Then Canargle to Davis. He's got Brennan Johnson ahead of him. Jed Spence. One minute to be added on. At the break, it's Huddersfield 0, Forest 1. And the own goal is the difference between the two sides. I'll be back in 2 minutes, but at the break, it's Huddersfield 0, Forest 1. At the break, 1-0 Forest. Let's have a look at the stats, folks. At Wembley. the break then, the score is 0-0 between Huddersfield Town and Nottingham Forest. 1-0 between Nottingham Forest and Huddersfield Town. Let's take a look at the stats for this one. So it was Levi Colwell with the own goal in the 43rd minute, just before half time. And now that up to win, live win probability in the space of 90 minutes is 74% Nottingham Forest, 20% chance of a draw, and just 6% chance of a Huddersfield Town win. So they'll need to really work hard to turn this around. There's been no shots on target, surprisingly enough, from either side. But both teams have had a shot. One for Huddersfield, 5 for Nottingham Forest. Huddersfield have done more of the pressing and defending, less of the shooting. Forest have done less of the pressing and less of the defending, but they've done more of the shooting. 32% possession for Huddersfield Town, 68% overall for Nottingham Forest. 142 passes completed by Huddersfield, 296 completed by Forest. 67% pass accuracy for Huddersfield Town, and 88% for Nottingham Forest. 3 fouls but conceded by Huddersfield, 6 conceded by Nottingham Forest. No yellow cards, no red cards, 1 offside. Forest 0 for Huddersfield, and 2 corners for Huddersfield, 1 for Nottingham Forest. I agree, Garner's a great player. Builds up that play, he's defensive, and he's defensive, Garner. But at the same time, he's a great midfielder in terms of breaking up the play. Yes, there's definitely more Forest fans in the stadium here at Wembley. Here's the replay in the early Yates chance. That free kick was I think it was actually delivered by Garner, was it? Wherever it was a great delivery in Yates. Yeah, this was a Garner delivery. Look at that. And Yates so close to scoring. Well, they didn't take that chance, but they took this chance, and they are 1-0 Forest. But Huddersfield have had chances, and Forest will know that Sorba Thomas is a real threat, and he can hurt them. The Italian Riviera, my arse, mate. Right. 45 more minutes of football coming up. 45 minutes until one team gets promoted to the Premier League. Talk to me about the first half, folks. And who do you think should come on? In fact, Origi, average, Arsenal, red hot. Right. So let's see, who should come on then for Huddersfield to improve? I do apologise, by the way, for hurting your Divock Origi, Fraser. So, could it be Matty Pearson, Tino Adjourning, Jordan Rhodes, Jamal Blackman, Dwayne Holmes, Ollie Turton, John Russell? Who needs to come on to improve them? I don't think, personally, that Forest are in need of any changes. I think they're alright. Ooh, what a car by Volvo that is, mate. Beautiful. Actimal's gross. Don't try it. Ooh. That's a quest. Okay. To need to be anyone around. Change the song and it'd be much better. Ooh. This looks quite interesting. This Sky original. The Lazarus Project, okay. Very interesting. It's time then, folks, in a moment, to get back to the second half, to the football here, with the second half fast approaching at Wembley Stadium. You can imagine Lad Baby in there, look, going all mad. Time, folks, for the second half at Wembley with Nottingham Forest 1-0 up. Oriel. There we go. Mute the presenters and get us back to the coverage. Time for the second half, folks. The teams are out. Forest will kick us off. Well, no, they won't. Huddersfield will. Right, 1-0 the score. Time for the second half. If you'd like to see the lineups, folks, by the way, I can always just take the ticker down for a moment so you can see them like that. Just let me know if you want to see the old lineups. Surprised to see Keenan Davis and Daniel Sanani not getting much touches as you'd expect. Especially Keenan Davis to be getting more touches than that. Ball fired in from Huddersfield. Danny Ward leads. Sanani delivers the cross and it's punched away by Brice Samba. Jumped up and took charge. 5 back in, but down the throat of Samba this time. Here's Brennan Johnson. Forest are moving quickly. Zinkernagel to Brennan Johnson. This is Colback. And now Garner. Yates goes from range. And it's comfortable for Nichols in the Huddersfield goal. Yates plays it long. And that one will be for Huddersfield to cut out. AXCRL says, come on you Reds, and Forest are too good. They're a good side, yes. They've got a brilliant squad. Not bad, are they? I'd say in this game they've come out better. They've played better than Huddersfield. Deserved lead. I'm back in Huddersfield tonight, but I think that Forest will win it. Bissart. Now Sinani. The challenge by Warrell was effective. Sarr retrieves the possession though. Keenan Davis tried to win the ball back. Here's Sinani. And Yates and Garner were ganging up on him in the end. Forest get the favour, get the free kick in their favour from John Moss. I can see why, actually. We will beat you next season. We'll 5-0 you both times. We'll do the double on you. Here's Brandon Johnson. Cleared away as far as Warren, who can send it back into the danger area, but then cleared once again by Huddersfield. You will get battered at the Emirates. You will get battered at the Emirates, AXCRL. Jed Spence trying to steal his way in, and he's won the throw-in off that. And towards a free kick to Huddersfield Town. As O'Brien's got a problem, he's a little bit nappy. Him and Toffolo have received lots of pain today. Yeah, we've got a good team. You haven't. Listen, the only reason... Listen, the only thing you should take from Nottingham Forest versus Arsenal is that you'll get televising rights for it. That's all you'll get from it. No. Nah. Anyway, XCRL, don't mean to cause any trouble here or anything, but let's just say this, Pride Park is much better than the City Ground, really. Here's Keenan Davis on the rampage, slides it across. Brennan Johnson was beaten to it only just by Colwell. But the danger's not cleared. Spence to Yates. Now Garner. Worrell. Jed Spence for Forest. Spence gets to the byline, gets the cross in, and he says corner. It is a corner. You're not even in the Premier League yet, AXCRL. Don't get too excited, because who knows? Huddersfield could easily get 2 goals, and you know, you never know. Because football is stranger than fiction. McKenna was beaten to it, but it's come out to Colback. The shot from Zinkernagel was almost like a pass. Not good enough. And Spence is being tested by O'Brien, and he's passed the test. Here's Silver Thomas. Plays the ball in. It's cleared away, but it's fell for Silver Thomas again. I've seen the stats, but I've watched Huddersfield Town many times before, and they can recover themselves from this. Oh, it's a yellow card for Zinkernagel. Yeah, but you've already got the lead, so that will influence Huddersfield Town to get the 2 goals to win the game late on. It actually looks like quite a dangerous free kick, this does. Silver Thomas. Oh, and it was Sarr who was ready to pounce. And he did pounce, but he couldn't get a touch. And that's thanks to McKenna. I think Craig Paulson's about to announce the first substitution of the game at Wembley. Oliver's arrived. Welcome back, Oliver. By the way, AXCRL. Oliver is a Crystal Palace fan. Because they're awful. And we have a bad record against them. Oliver thinks Huddersfield are going to score in a second. We'll see. Well, here's the corner. No, that's because he's on YouTube, you're on Twitch. Well, there's the corner. And there was no goal that time. It was a good delivery. And don't forget, these guys do score a lot of goals from corners. We've seen that. They're level on goals from corners with Fulham this season. Huddersfield and defending corners sometimes can be an Achilles heel for Nottingham Forest. YouTube's my main, really, AXCRL. I do Twitch as well, but YouTube is the main bit. YouTube's the centrepiece. So is that Opta, is it? Let's have a look. Opta live win probability. Yep, that's right. Yeah, he's lost the ball. Has he won it? O'Brien looking to drive it through. Cole back to Keenan Davis. Looking to pull it back to Colback, who was ready to pounce. Waiting in the middle. Now Russell on the counter break. It's Sorba Thomas. He slides it across and it's cut out well at the far post by Scott McKenna. Right position, right time for Nottingham Forest. To be fair, I'll give you the fact that Huddersfield are not offered a lot. You have been all over him. Huddersfield have not offered much. The last time that Nottingham Forest actually were in the Premier League, I think, was 1996. Garner. No problems for Nichols. Sorry. So yeah, the last time that Forest were in the Premier League was 1999. And they are half an hour away from returning to the top tier of English football after nearly 23 years of heartbreak. Kate and Jonathan are in the house. It's going all right, thanks, Kate and Jonathan. Not too bad, not too bad. What about you guys? How you doing? It's an interesting ball to Sorba Thomas, but his first touch was not great, and it helped Cole back out, who can send it back to Breeze Samba. Didn't smash it up the park. I'm surprised by that. Keenan Davis has lost it as he was closed down. Sinani. It was an own goal in the 43rd minute by Levi Colwell, and I would say that Forest have been the better side, and you are not great. Newcastle United are not a great football club. The only good thing about Newcastle was Alan Shearer. Into the last 28 minutes here. Sorba Thomas. Yes, I did. Liverpool 0, Real Madrid 1. I was very happy with Real Madrid's performance. Great win for them. Lovely goal by Vinicius Jr. And Real Madrid the champions of Europe. Sober Thomas slides it across, cut out by McKenna. And Huddersfield are starting to get themselves back into the contest here. $77% and 4%. Okay, that is very, very low for Huddersfield Town. But here's Sober Thomas. Russell. Not really, no. Not really, Kate. And Jonathan. Here's Sober Thomas looking to cause Colback problems. Here he is. You two been up to anything nice, Kate and Jonathan? This is gone. And here's the substitution. Keenan Davis is off. I'm going to read out all the substitutions in a moment. So Ward is replaced, and Sinani are replaced by Holmes and Rhodes. So yeah, Sam Surridge is now on. Call back to Brice Samba. 23 minutes to go here at Wembley. Yates plays the ball to Zinkernagel, but his touch wasn't great, and Russell pounced on that. O'Brien looking to get past Yates, but he couldn't do that. It's turning into a bit of a midfield battle of tackles, and who can get past who? Holmes, Toffolo. The ball is still in play as well, which is a bonus. Hogg. Rhodes. Cut out by the head of Worrell. Callback. Mr. McKenna. There is Frank Clark, who led them to their last promotion to the top tier. And now 20 minutes away from following in Frank's footsteps is a world-class manager in Steve Cooper. Brought down well here, really well. Plays to Colback. Plays a looping ball in. It's beyond Johnson and headed clear twice. And then Holmes stabs it outside the 18-yard box. Yates though. Zinkernagel to Brennan Johnson. Brennan Johnson, oh, it's wide. A big chance to make it 2-0. Colback. Back to Brice Samba. There's going to be a change shortly on. Spence nearly lost it there. Here's Garner. Now Colback. Let's do a quick subs check. For 145 subscribers, thank you all very much for that. It's appreciated. McKenna. Yeah, and you see on the overlay how it says 339, so that's just the start. That's just when it was the start of the stream. McKenna. Plays an interesting ball and it was not far away from meeting Colback. Here's Garner. Looking to tee up Surridge. And now the slip by Worrell. O'Brien to Sorba Thomas. The pullback. Oh, that's a penalty. Is it? And now John Moss has said yellow for Toffolo here. He's obviously thinking that's a dive. And that is a dive as well. Colback hangs his leg. There's not enough contact to bring him down. I think John Moss has got that spot on. But VAR is in operation tonight. Check complete, no penalty. John Moss got it right. Zinkernagel to depart here. And Max Lowe will replace him for the remaining 17 and a little bit of minutes of this match at Wembley. Surridge does well. Nichols clears for a throw-in. Does he? Yes. Yes, no, no. Kept in. Yates, oh, great control from him. And that's a free kick, definitely. Into the last 15 minutes at this 4:30 kick-off. 15 minutes until Forest are officially Premier League. There's the ball in. After that, there Johnson plays it back in. Met by Rhodes for Huddersfield Town. Ball played in. Surridge was chasing. Oh, is that a foul by the keeper? Nichols, that is. Painful by Surridge. For Surridge. And Oliver's back in the house. He says hello. Fraser's arrived. What a crazy end to the career of John Moss. Having to be the ref in the middle of the decider to the final Premier League slot. The third team. There's only ever 3 slots. Holmes. He's lost out, and now Sam Surridge for Nottingham Forest. Brandon Johnson to Yates. And that's left for a goal kick. Honestly, Fraser, I couldn't care less. Congratulations, Divock Origi. He's rubbish, though. No, he's not. I'm joking. Toffolo looking for his teammate. Holmes will take the throw in. Colwell and Lees are both hanging forward. Toffolo plays it in from the throw in. And Garner clears it away for Nottingham Forest with the final 10 minutes at Wembley. Here's Russell. Now Holmes. Excellent interception. So for Russell though, who plays it to Dwayne Holmes. He's got it back, Russell. O'Brien. Toffolo. Came off Spence. Corner kick for Huddersfield Town. Hogs free. There's the corner delivery. And it came off Jordan Rhodes, so it's going to be a goal kick next. He's going to get booked Bree Samba for time wasted in a minute by John Moss. Avoids the booking. Johnson looking to cause trouble more again. Rhodes on the other hand for Huddersfield Town. Too many bodies in the middle for Nottingham Forest. Not cleared away properly. O'Brien, he went down. John Moss says no, so the penalty appeals. From the fans. There was no actual appeal from O'Brien, who went down. But the Huddersfield Town fans are not happy with the decision. Yeah, one even checked by VAR on that one. Samba's down here. So there'll be a little break. Rhodes to Hogg. Now Dwayne Holmes. There's the long throw in. And Cook meets it. The Forest and then hooked away by Spence and cleared further by Brennan Johnson. Stoggy defending, everyone's getting in on the act. Shot from range. Way off target. Why did Pippa shoot from that range? Here is Pippa, who probably just about wasted a crucial opportunity for Huddersfield Town. Three minutes to go, plus injury time. Took back here. Here's the ball. Russell. Now Silver Thomas. 88th minute we're in. Lees. Holmes. Lees again. O'Brien has got space. He scoops in the cross and Samba does the job, but I think he's done, Samba. He's got to go, Samba. So Ethan Horvath is going to come on here for the remains of this game to replace the injury concern causing Brice Samba. They'll have to keep an eye on him. And those Forest fans are looking very scared. Those Huddersfield fans are thinking, well, Brice Samba's gone. Now's our chance. There's a balloon on the pitch. And there's going to be 6 more minutes to try and find a late response for Huddersfield Town. But it is very late now. Smashed away by Cook. Pippa. Johnson. Five minutes to go. Cook clears it away. Toffolo. And now Forest can break, or they can't. Huddersfield are trying to throw everything they can at this now. Hogg. Oh. Excellent foot in there. Forest doing everything they can to protect Horvath in the goal. Toffolo drives. O'Brien. Did that take a touch off Horvath is the question I'm asking. That could have been a tap in as well for Rhodes. 2.5 minutes remain. Alright, that's Steve Cooper, 2 minutes away from making history. Yates, Spence, I think it's over. I think it's over. Time ticks on. This is pretty much it. Final few seconds. It's a long throw in. Spence heads away. Holmes. We are at the end of the 6 minutes here. Oh, and now Nottingham Forest, for the first time since 1999, return to the top tier of English football. Steve Cooper follows up in the footsteps of Frank Clark, from relegation scraps to back to the Premier League for Nottingham Forest. And it's all thanks to Steve Cooper. He has lifted Nottingham Forest this season from relegation scraps to joy, which cannot be described more deeply. For this side, who for so long have been going through heartbreak, but finally returned to the top tier of English football. He will be a manager that goes down in the history of Nottingham Forest, and he'll be remembered forever and ever. Full time at Wembley, it's Huddersfield 0, Forest 1. Well, 1 year ago, I was watching Brentford bring themselves up to the Premier League for the first time in their history, and now look what we're seeing. More joy for clubs that have been going through heartbreak. That is what the playoffs do. Huddersfield tried, but there wasn't even a shot on target for them, and it was just a perfect day in the end for those men in red. And here's Joe Worrell now on an interview for Sky Sports. See what he has to say. Oh, wow. Absolutely, Oliver. Big up to the Forest. Wow, wow, wow. There's the interview from Captain. Samba's getting a few gifts. Nearly time for that trophy lift. And Wembley is bouncing. And I can't say that anyone was down to them either. The poll was backing Norway through. A total of 71% of 21 of you have been backing Nottingham Forest today. So the poll may just have helped them a little bit. Who knows? Don't stop me now, I'm having such a good time. Having a cold ball. Cold, don't stop me now, have a good time. Good time, don't want to stop at all. Mika, unfortunately you did bottle it. Welcome aboard there, Mika. Welcome aboard, Mika Labano. It's the Fahrenheit and light. We've got 75. Edward LM in the house. He says Nottingham. And here they go. Look, they're going up the steps to the balcony. Still going up, look. Just call me Mr. Fahrenheit. In a moment, and we'll go out to that balcony. Just waiting for the others. Can't leave anyone behind. Whatever they'd be saying, we deserved it. This team could have been one of the greats. So close, but all we have to show is one league and a European Cup. Man United won that every other season for 20 years. They did. I think Mane's gone yet. Right. I'm gonna have to stand up for these lot, aren't I? Huddersfield will watch on. You can't leave Lewis Graham behind. There they go, look. Oh, and they've done it. A new era for Forest. Back in the Premier League. 23 years of heartbreak. And since first time since 1999, they can feel the joy again. And we'll just go and confirm to you quickly the Premier League teams for next season for you. So we'll go through in alphabetical order, shall we? So it goes like this: Arsenal, Aston Villa, Brentford. Sorry, hang on. I need to just hang on. Arsenal, Aston Villa, Brentford, Brighton, Bournemouth, Chelsea, Crystal Palace, Everton, Fulham, Leeds United, Leicester City, Liverpool, Manchester City, Manchester United, Nottingham Forest, Newcastle United, Nottingham Forest, Southampton, Tottenham Hotspur, West Ham United, and Wolverhampton Wanderers. I know. There you go, that's your Premier League teams for next season. So the teams have been decided, and now all we have to do is wait for the fixture list. What a Premier League season we're going to have next season. Thank you all very much for watching, folks, and we'll see you soon. Bye for now.